I will be conducting an interview with a type of extremophile and explaining its biological structure, where it can survive, and under what extreme conditions it can thrive in. Hello, and welcome back to my podcast. This is episode 200, and we have a very special and, dare I say, salty guest here with us today. Everyone, please welcome Halophile!
Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing so well, and so salty too. I have been invited to talk and educate all you guys on what I am and just how interesting I am.
We all know how exciting and interesting it is to learn about a new organism and discover all about its features and the interesting things it can do.
Stop flattering me.
Without further ado, let's begin with the questions everyone's dying to know. What would you consider extreme about your life?
In general, I would say extremophiles are organisms that live in extreme conditions, such as extreme pressure, radiation, salinity, or temperature that are considered to be too much or even lethal to other living beings. We have evolved unique biochemical and physiological adaptations that enable us to survive and flourish in these extreme habitats. One example of an extremophile is a halophile that thrives under extreme salt environments, which if you guys didn't catch on, it's me!
Wow, that's very interesting. What I want to know about is your environments, which brings us to our next question. Do you have to live in such extreme environments, or do you just prefer it?
Well, I would say it depends, but in most cases, halophiles prefer salty environments. However, there are specific types of halophiles that need to live in such environments, whereas others choose to live there. Obligate halophiles are required to live in high salt level conditions in order to live and thrive. However, facultative halophiles can survive in both highly and less saline environments. Obligate halophiles thrive in high saline environments due to several causes, such as saline protecting their cells from bursting to water influx, and their proteins and enzymes have adapted to survive and work under high saline conditions. On the other hand, facultative halophiles have the ability to survive in both high and low saline levels due to their body adjusting the pressure they need rather than relying solely on outside conditions, and they often inhabit environments where salinity could fluctuate, such as tidal pools, and this evolutionary pressure favors the development of versatility over strict salt dependency. These organisms are a prime example of life's adaptability, showcasing how biology can evolve to exploit niches that seem inhospitable to most forms of life.
Certainly learn something new every day, huh? So sorry, folks, but let us stop here so I can tell you guys a quick fun fact. Halophiles play an important role in the fermentation of some foods. For instance, halophiles ferment soy, fish sauces, and they can also ferment salted fish. Now, let me show you guys some places where our guests live. On to the next question. What biological aspect allows you to live and survive in such environments?
I say, you know more about my species than I do, host. But anyways, extremophiles, including halophiles and other organisms that thrive in extreme environments, have evolved unique biological adaptations that enable them to survive and grow under harsh conditions. These adaptations involve modifications at the molecular, cellular, and systematic levels, allowing them to cope with environmental stressors such as salinity, temperature, pH, pressure, or radiation.
So, if I were to throw you in a bucket of acid, would you survive? I'm kidding, folks, I'm kidding. I would never throw my guest into acid. Wink, wink. On to the fourth question. Almost done, folks, hang in there. What can you tell us about your survival on life beyond Earth?
Halophiles, aka me, are organisms that thrive in saline conditions, which implies that it may survive in life beyond Earth. For example, Mars. Mars has evidence of ancient saline lakes and briny water flows, hints at the possibility of halophile-like organisms surviving there, of biochemical adaptations, which basically means that we have specialized membranes that retains water and regulates ion balance, And we also have pigments that protect us from intense radiation, which proves to help in areas with high UV light. And we have also shown that we can withstand environments like Mars and space that was created in labs.
Consider me Albert Einstein by the end of this interview with the amount of knowledge I have learned today. But do not fret, as we are on our last question. How do you stay so salty and still thrive in such extreme environments?
Say, I do not know if I'm flattered or insulted by such a question.
I mean no harm. I am asking a genuine question.
If that's the case, I would say that I've got some special tricks up my sleeve. I keep my insides balanced by packing myself with compatible solutes like potassium, so the salty world outside doesn't suck the life out of me. My proteins and membranes are built tough to handle all the salt, and I even make colorful pigments to protect myself from harsh light. Staying salty is my secret to thriving.
Thank you everyone for coming. Be safe and stay salty.